Festive sales are something every marketer look forward to as a significant contributor to annual sales that help achieve revenue targets, whether it is Diwali in India or Christmas in the US and Europe. While the demand this year was expected to be robust, an unexpected crisis resulted in shops not being able to stock enough goods during the much awaited Black Friday sale in the US. This was coined the chips and chip crisis. This crisis ended up knocking off substantial amount from almost every marketeer's balance sheet, be it a car company or an electronics company. The scale of this crisis is such that it will significantly impact consumption and cause a downward spiral for the world economic outlook this year. Especially for a country like India, where the major manufacturing industry is automobile, this impact will lead to a drop in production, decreased sales, drop in tax collection, and eventually job losses. In this episode of Logistically Speaking, I will share in detail the chip and ship crisis and its effect on the world economy. First, what is this crisis and how did it start? The pandemic-induced restriction forced people across the globe to work from home. As a result, computers and associated hardware become items of basic consumption. Due to the surge in demand, soon out-of-stock signs popped up in both online as well as offline electronic stores. While the initial analysis was that economy will take a long time to come back, the opposite happened. Especially since this period saw developed nations like US and Europe transferring cash to their citizens. Overall, this led to a significant spike in demand for consumable and therefore a spike in demand for microchips, as these form an integral part of circuits for everything from cars, automobile, laptop, TVs to webcams and gaming console. But manufacturers were unable to cope up with the increase in demand due to the existing shipping, trade and logistic hurdle. Number one on this list is the manufacturing of microchips is heavily concentrated in a few countries, with 60% of chip manufacturing concentrated in Taiwan. No alternate could be set up in a short time. Number two, factories were forced to run at reduced capacity due to social distancing rules. The global shipping crisis resulted in heavy delays of even up to a month for the supply of chips to reach manufacturing facilities. And number four, the world's largest chip manufacturer, TSMC in Taiwan, had to cut back on its water usage, which is fundamental to the manufacturing of chips due to government orders. And number five, production in countries such as Vietnam, Philippines and Malaysia was halted due to the pandemic. The impact of delayed chip supply is visible worldwide. Prices of numerous products have increased due to lack of availability. Instead of just-in-time or the inventory levels being kept at a 1 week maximum, many of the manufacturers are moving to an inventory level of 1 month to tackle the delays. Number three, cost of production has gone up since stock keeping has increased and logistic cost has also increased. Number four, reduced sales has resulted in market capitalization with some of the companies going down. Number five, the sale of used car is expected to go up. Many automobile companies have had to slow down or temporarily halt production. And number seven, new car launches have been deferred by more than an year. Well, though many countries like India are entering into chip manufacturing business, it is not easy to implement since it requires technological expertise as well as big investment in the range of $5 to 10 billion. Though chip makers are trying to respond to sustained demand by increasing capacity, this is a time-taking process. Also, the shipping crisis is expected to last till end of 2022, which will only add to the ongoing chip shortage. As per the present outlook, this crisis seems likely to last till end of 2023. Well, hope you found this informative. I look forward to your comments and feedback. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much and see you next week.